What's up, guys? Today I've decided to build every single tree farm in Minecraft. So I farm like every single tree that exists because I can and I feel like it. So without further ado, let's get started on getting the schematics into a test world. Now before I get started, I would like you to please like and subscribe for more content, and these videos take a lot of time and effort to make. So I'd really appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. Okay, so I currently got 3 farms. This is supposed to be a nether farm for like nether woods. And that's cool. This is bone meal. Swords, bone meal. This is not a TNT duper, it just drops it. Seriously, bro? I guess that's not okay. I'm just gonna have to copy in a TNT duper from something else. But all these are so freaking. They didn't look that good. I'm gonna have to use a different one. I don't know how this one. So it doesn't seem to be very good. Okay, guys. So here I got enough farms to give us every single type of wood. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need a tutorial, or at least watch their video on how to use these two, since I have no clue what I'm doing. I don't know what's going on here. I can probably figure this one out. That one's completely automatic. I just turn it on and it goes. No one knows what's going on here. And then I create a shulker box loader for this one. Probably just gonna have some shulker box loaders for the others too. Okay, let's get building. So when you're looking at the materials list for this, it's not actually that bad. I'll need to get some logs just as a beginner. It's actually not that bad. So I don't think I need to have a segment of me gathering materials, since there's a lot of materials to gather, but there's not very much of each of them. So I think we'll just get straight to building, and I think I'll build this by the raid farm. Okay, so I have finished all the tree farms, and now I'm going to show you all of them. So this first one, it's another tree farm, which I think is by Shulkercraft. That's the most I could find on this farm. There wasn't too much information to have. So essentially how it works is you just have a bone mealing crimson and warped nylium, and then TNT dupers drop TNT on it. And then this spits out like all the stuff that isn't the warped fungus, because that one turned into a tree, so it just spits it out along with other stuff. So this farm's very cool. Next up is the mangrove farm. This one's by Gandalf something or other. I don't know his name, but because almost all the mangrove farms I could find do not produce a net positive, I noticed that this schematic included a propagule farm. So how this works is the mangrove leaves are bone mealed and then shoved by something. I think it's a honey block on a piston, and then they're ejected into there. So let's show you the farm itself in action. Again, this one was made by Gandalf something or other. Can't remember the entire name. So you turn it on, and it starts doing its thing. You grab a couple propagules, and you plant it, and it disappears. And what's happening here is that they are not disappearing. They are simply being planted somewhere else. And so how this works is, I have no clue how it works, but I know that somehow whenever you plant a mangrove propagule, it grows up here instead of down there. I don't know how that works. I don't know why that works, but it does. So that's a very cool farm. And then of course the storage down here, it's pretty fast. Next up we have this cherry farm, which I think is by Raiseworks. Again, I'm not completely sure on all of them. The person who made the schematic may have miscredited the creator. This one works is you just turn this on. You need some cherry saplings first. And then, so then you grab the cherry saplings, and you fly down in here, and then you bone meal this. And it grows into a tree, which is eventually blown up, and this block is eventually pushed out of your way, and then that tree is eventually blown up, and the block is eventually pushed out of your way, etc., etc., and this happens forever since it's a farm. And one complaint I do have about this farm is the collection system. The way you get more isn't super efficient. So, if you notice, I ended up actually grabbing quite a bit of the stuff it produced, and that's not a deal. The next farm is a dark oak tree farm by Shay DJ. This one's even crazier. So how I do this is I'll just grab some saplings, turn it on, plant it, go down here, go up here, plant oak trees, the dark oak trees, and that. I'm not exactly sure how this one works. I don't know why this needs to be full of blocks, but it does. Oh, there's where my food shulker went. So how this one works is, of course, they're planted, TNT dupers drop TNT on them, they're exploded, and then the drops are collected. This one's very fun, and it's pretty darn fast. If I go over to the collection system, not have a floor, I should probably fix that. You can see it's pretty fast from that quick glimpse. Now for the star of the show. This is Scorpio's DLUTF tree farm. This farms 5 different types of trees. So I'll just spin my mouse like this. It looks like we're getting, that's a spruce tree. So I go over here, I grab spruce logs, I turn the farm on, wait a little bit, and then I'll go in here. Actually, I'll show you the storage first. So the storage system I have down here, so I have spruce, that's this one. So I have 1 shulker box of spruce logs, and I'll AFK this for 10 minutes, and we'll see how many shulker boxes of spruce logs I have, okay? Let the 10 minutes begin in 30 seconds. That was the wrong thing. Oh my god, look at the caption. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes, and here I go. And it gave me a roughly shulker box of spruce logs after only 10 minutes. That's really fast. Now the thing is, this does use 30 shulker boxes an hour, which is so much, but also very cool. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and join my Discord, link in the description. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.